I am Shalena Cook Jones, Chatham County District Attorney, and it has just come to my attention that a suspect who was involved in an earlier serious shooting involving injury to 5 people early this morning has recently, later this afternoon, been involved in a serious motor vehicle collision where someone else was gravely injured. I know that where right now in our community, there's nothing bigger and more grave than senseless gun violence that ends in death. And what we've been finding recently, as recent as the past 7 to 10 days, we have had shootings in this community with defendants who have actually been out on bond or who have relevant criminal history for similar offenses. I want the Chatham County community and citizens to know that I am just as concerned about these senseless shootings, the rapid nature in which they are occurring, and the locations of our county that they're occurring in, that we are doing everything that we can right now and roundtabling with other leaders to figure out how we can put an end to gun violence. But the real issue is whether or not these people should be out on the street committing these offenses. And I'd like to answer that question for our public. Many believe that it's the district attorney's responsibility to set bond in cases. It is not. Bond is 9 times out of 10 an issue for a judge to consider. And a judge will usually consider a defendant's bond worthiness after reviewing their criminal history to determine whether or not this person will be a flight risk, a threat to the community, whether they have ties to the community, if they're working in the community. These are the kinds of decisions that judges make. We offer, as the state, we offer information to judges after reviewing that information, and we make a recommendation on bond. But it's the judge that ultimately issues the bond decision. In the matter involving the current suspect, Kenneth Jeffery Gordon, the defendant was out on bond at the time of these most recent events. Our records indicate that the defendant was out on bond. That bond was issued in 2022 by a Port Wentworth judge, and at the time he was charged with fleeing and attempting to elude officers and felony obstruction.